Good morning, everybody. This is Douglas and yours truly, Tom Prendergast. This is our
Hello,
Monday.
everyone.
This is our Monday recap of the Sunday meeting. And do you remember what we talked about? I think we talked about the entrepreneur program. We talked about the texting. We talked about the coming of the new news feed,
Video.
the new news feed, the video channel. What else? The where we're at with the ILP, but being able to buy ILPs with the Market Hive coin. Where we're at with the launching of the apprentice program. So first, I want to harp. Can I harp?
Go right ahead.
Okay, I'm going to harp. The Lord directs everything we do. And I know some people feel like, Tom, he's a little too far out ahead in the clouds. But if you saw things from my perspective, you would understand why I'm so in tune to the Lord. The Lord has been directing everything I do my entire life. And the Lord gave me this vision to build Market Hive, and I have been true to it for over 20 years. So if you're ever looking for people to do business with who don't ever quit, who are overcomers, who are dedicated, it would be us. And so with that said, the Entrepreneur One program, truly, I developed it for the early adopters to get everything. And I mean everything. It's not going to be around forever, because as our income and as we launch these other programs and our revenue starts to increase from other places, we don't need that revenue anymore, but we still do need it to get there. So what does it mean to you? At Entrepreneur One, first of all, we give you 1/10 of an ILP for up to 10 years of loyal payment. So what's an ILP? Well, an ILP is one share that will not be more than 500. I mean, we said there wouldn't be more than 1,000, but I think we can keep it to 500. So one of 500 shares of 20% of the revenue of Market Hive. Where do we stand with how big that's going to be? Well, you can all see the current politics and stuff going on. Facebook is destroying themselves. Twitter are destroying themselves. And what that is doing is it is unmooring large groups and classes of people who are looking for other places to go. And right now, Twitter is seeing a huge loss going to Parler, which is a Twitter knockoff. There's no difference between the two, except Parler doesn't have an agenda. There's no politics going on there. There's no banning or what do they call it? Shadow banning and that kind of stuff happening there. And based on that, nobody knows about Market Hive yet. We don't feel Market Hive is really quite ready yet for prime time. There's still things we need to polish out. When it is, Market Hive has the capacity, the momentum, the foundation, the history to become as big or bigger than LinkedIn and Facebook. And if anybody deserves it now, Facebook deserves to be crushed. Market Hive is a superior version of Facebook. So all that said, if we just become 10% of the size of LinkedIn, which, we're going to hit a certain point where we will just explode. When we get to that point, we're looking at hundreds of millions of dollars a month in revenue. And we take 20% of that. So let's just say we're doing, to do $100 million a month really is not a big challenge when it comes to successfully profitable, promoted, and people aware of systems like Market Hive. So $100 million is a drop in the bucket compared to what Facebook and LinkedIn do, in other words. So you take 20% of that. So what's 20% of $100 million? It's $20 million a month. And if you take that $20 million a month and divide it by 500, you're looking at $40,000 a month on what the ILPs do. So an ILP is basically a loan program. So it makes it an assumable loan. Isn't that what you call it, Doug?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it can be given to other people. So you own it. You can transfer it to anybody else you want, and it's good for 20 years. So it pays off one share, 20% of Market Hive's net revenue for 20 years, and then it's got like what's called a balloon payment, and you can take your balloon payment, or you can re-up it for another 20 years. It's like an amazing retirement program. So even if it makes you $200 a month or $2,000 a month, and you own two or three of them, or you see what I'm saying here? So that is a very, very powerful thing. We're basically threw that into the Entrepreneur One program because we want to reward the early adopters. Every money machine we make, every cottage industry system we make, like the Banner program. Now, the Banner program's making a little bit of money for people, but we don't have the massive traffic, or we don't have millions of people in the system yet. When they do, the only place they can buy Banner impressions is from those people who are Entrepreneur One. Can't buy it anywhere else. You can only buy it from somebody on Entrepreneur One. We built an exchange to do this. Very, very innovative. That in itself is worth $100 a month. If you went to go run a Banner all month long, 250,000 impressions right now on the average?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Yeah. That would cost you over $1,500 to $2,000 a month to go run that same Banner on a system similar to ours, like Warrior Forum, for only $100 a month. So that right there is a bargain beyond belief. Plus, we're paying you 1/10 of an ILP so that in the future you will be able to retire. Are we offering you too much to make it so that it sounds like it's incredible and you can't believe it's going to happen? Well, are we going to be around in 20 years? Well, we've been around for 20 years. And we have people to pick up where I leave off, because eventually I am going to expire. I'm not going to live forever. But, we have second and third generations below us that are part of our foundation who will pick up when I slowly taper off into the ether. But not only that, we're about to launch a thing called the Blast, which is similar to Facebook's Boost. And the Blast will publish out to the entire population membership of Market Hive, to everybody's newsfeed. If you look at a similarity to that in Facebook, to do a Facebook Boost to the same number of people that we represent, you're looking at about $1,000 to $1,500 to do that on Facebook. You'll be able to do it for that $100. At least you'll be able to do it once a month at no additional cost, and then you're going to get additional boosts or blasts that you want to do for 50% off. Right now it's going to be $50. So anybody who wants to go do a blast using the system, if they don't have an Entrepreneur One, they're going to have to pay $50, but because you're an Entrepreneur One, it's going to be $25. Well, eventually when we get to the point that the blast, we have an exchange like we have with the Banner, the only place people are going to be able to get the ability to blast is through you. They're going to have to pay you the additional increase that you have to pay us. Plus you're going to get one free per month. That's a money-making machine right there. So is the Banner machine. Then the next one that's in line for us to do is the press release system. Again, when we get it all done, you will have a huge advantage on the press. You'll get a huge discount on it. There'll be a system where people who want to do press releases can pay the full price that we charge, or they can reach out to like an exchange or a group and negotiate a better cost, again giving you another amazing cottage industry. And we're going to continue to do this. Every money machine, cottage, little small business built into Market Hive, you get a huge advantage on it. $100 a month. Plus the other perks that come with it. Entrepreneur Ones have better access to us, and as we grow really, really big, we can't continue doing like what we do in the Telegram support. We'll have a different type of support by then. But right now, Douglas and I are accessible. You can just reach out and we'll talk to you. We will always be that way with our Entrepreneur Ones. You will always be able to get on the phone, give us a call, and we'll take the call. We know who you are. You are our early adopters. $100 a month. That's $3 a day. So I'm harping about this because if you fail to understand this and grasp it and grab this, in a couple of years, you're going to kick yourself for not doing it because they won't be available. There'll be other type programs like the Apprentice program. And another advantage of the Entrepreneur One is, as an Entrepreneur One, you'll be able to buy ILPs with Market Hive money real soon at half the price. Everybody else is going to have to pay 2 million Market Hive coin for an ILP. And I tell you right now, they're going to go really fast. Boom. Everybody wants them. But you can get one for half price, 1 million Market Hive coin. And you can buy fractions of that. So there's this huge advantage of the Entrepreneur One. There's other advantages as well. I'm just giving you the big ones. So please, you're doing us a favor, and we're doing you a favor by embracing this and upgrading to the Entrepreneur One. All right, harping's done. The Market Hive ILP system, to be able to buy ILP with Market Hive, it's just a matter of Douglas finishing up the paywall, testing it out a little bit, and launching it. So it's probably going to be, it could very well be by this weekend that we announce it. That's pretty cool. Then we talked about our news feed, the new news feed that we're going to be doing. That's close to being that you're pretty close to that, going to work on it, right?
Yep. Got the design pretty much about 75% done, and then hand it over to the coders.
Yeah, and the setting up our video channel. What is the what's the deal on that?
We actually we have, that's all. There's enough publicly available software to do all the bulk of that.
Yeah.
You know, like the storage and the player and all that stuff. And we just need to integrate it. Same with the you know, not to deviate from the subject, but same with our conference room.
Yeah. All right, so a lot of that's depending upon us moving to the new servers, right?
Yep, absolutely.
And where are we at on that? We're almost done, right?
Yeah, we're just going through another round of testing. We're trying, you know, it's a big transition, and we want as limited number of hiccups as possible. We did this past week. We tested out the email system, and it's working great in the new server with our own mail servers, and then we can plug in any mail server after that, you know, AWS or whatever else we want to use in the future.
So all this moving on to this server has really tightened everything up.
Yeah, tightened everything up. Exactly.
Okay. And right now we believe that the texting thing broke in this process of moving everything over. And our texting, in other words, everybody knows, somebody signs up, we send them an SMS code, they take the code, they put it in the form, and boom. So we had to disconnect that whole system, so now when somebody puts in their phone number, they get logged in until we get that resolved. But these are the kind of like the live things that everybody's seeing. But I tell people, if you think this is Market Hive, log in a week from now and it's going to be completely different. We are constantly working. Can you imagine when we got the millions of dollars coming in? Can you imagine? We just double the revenue we got coming in right now. We will double, triple the speed in which we get to where we want to go. The whole reason behind us having a video channel hooked in, and I'll let Doug explain our news feed here in a second, but if we have a video channel, and this is how our video channel it's been envisioned, the Lord gave me this vision, that when you upload into Market Hive your video, we store it. You got a video channel kind of similar to YouTube's video channel. We showed that to you in the meeting yesterday. But it asks you, do you have any other video accounts like YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo, Dailymotion, BitChute, etc.? And you say, yeah. So you log into those. You push the button. We upload your 25-minute, 1 hour, 3-minute video into our server to display. You can just, you'll have the iframe and embed stuff, all that. You can put it anywhere else on your websites, WordPress, whatever. But what it will do is it'll take a 3-second version of that video. So it'll take the thumbnail and make a 3-second video where there'll be a professional voice saying, to see the entirety of this video, please go to Market Hive. The link is below. So they'll see the video, what it is, the thumbnail. They'll see the text that you wrote into the upload, and they'll see the link to that video on your profile page. This will then publish out to all your social networks or social video networks. And what it will do is it will prevent those other social, like YouTube, from seeing the entirety of your video and saying, we're going to ban you, or we're going to hit you with the violation 3 and you're out. And all that politics and agenda of YouTube and Vimeo. Can't tell you how many videos I've had terminated, and accounts I've had threatened by those systems. But now that won't happen. Can you see the benefit of that? Publish your full video here, have it distributed out there, just the 3-second thumbnails, which are completely benign. But even bigger than that is because the whole entire video, your video channel will show up in the news feed, so everybody can see it, and they can, and the news feed will have permalinks, and everybody can then subscribe their YouTube, their Vimeo, their Facebook to it. So every time you upload a video, it distributes it out to the social organization that follow you, literally giving you the ability to upload a video and have it distributed out to 1 million pages or more. This is why we're not officially launching ourselves yet. I mean, running a big campaign, because we want this done, because we know when we do this, the stampede will begin. So you want to tell them kind of like how you see us doing the news feed?
Yeah, I mean, just look at it as an all-in-one place to go see what's happening inside Market Hive and also inside your social group, people that you follow and your friends and such. And everything will be there, and everything there will be shareable to outside programs or emails or whatever because of the permalinks. Just a place you could always have on your phone or on your laptop or your desktop, going to just see what's happening all the time. Kind of a pulse of what's happening in the Market Hive world, which is ever expanding on a daily basis.
Yeah, so you'll be looking at your news feed, and you'll have options with this little pull down. So you can see the news feed that kind of looks like Facebook and Twitter, or you can see the news feed that's blogs, actual blogs. And it'll be designed so that blog only takes up about 2 inches, kind of like fades off when you click on that space. It opens it up all the way. And then you'll have another optional news feed, which will show everybody's video that they've uploaded, and their summaries to it that are your friends. Now, the nice thing about the blast, when we bring the blast, you'll be able to blast all of this out to everybody's news feed. You think the banners bring you in business? That's huge. So we're really supercharging our system, and we're now at that next level to move in that direction. What else did we talk about?
Well, I think we hit almost all of them: the texting, the new server, news feed, the videos, the ILP, and the E1. That's everything we talked about yesterday.
Okay.
Did good. 20 minutes, not bad.
Yeah. All right. So look forward to more daily briefings throughout the week. This one will sound a little bit better. We have acquired software We're training the engineer for the remote engineer. His name's Greg. So that when we do these here in the near future, there'll be a video of me and a video of Doug talking, just like a newsroom, with a really cool looking background and all that stuff. So we are taking this to that level, because then I'm going to start doing YouTube interviews, and I will open up to you to apply for a video. It'll be a live YouTube. We got 15,000 some followers now on our YouTube channel, and it's growing. So it'll be a live broadcast to the subscribers, and it will be recorded and uploaded into Market Hive as we build our live interviewing system. We'll probably do one a week, get it up to 2 or 3 a week. This then becomes what's known as influence marketing. So what you're seeing here with Doug and I doing is moving in that direction as well. So we got a lot of things we're doing. We're moving ahead. My health is a lot better. I have recovered better from this COVID than most people do. I've read some really bad stories of people that never ever recover. I'm full of vinegar, and I'm full of energy. So with that said, have a really great morning. Thank you, Douglas, for your time. Appreciate everything you do. And we'll see all of you live on Sunday. Make sure you come to our Sunday. Every once in a while, I will do a contest, or I will do a coin drop on people that show up. You should show up. Those of you who don't, come to the meeting. Become more active in Market Hive. We're going places. We want you to come with us. All right. Sayonara. Adios. See you later.
Goodbye.